what is there is only the body. So where is mind? If there is a mind, is it separate from or distinct from the activity of the brain? So it is very difficult to deal with the question of mind. You see, we are only familiar with the definitions. The topic is mind is a myth, but the series you have here is called the Thinking Aloud. Thinking aloud or silently brings into the picture a very fundamental question. What thinking is and why do we think? These questions arise from the assumption that the thoughts are self-generated and spontaneous. But actually, the brain is only a reactor, not a creator. It is very difficult to accept this because we have for centuries been made to believe or brainwashed. That is very difficult to accept my statement that there are no thoughts at all.
Well, you seem to be taking a position which we would categorize as being very materialistic and very mechanistic, that the brain is nothing more than a machine or a computer.
It is actually a computer, but we are not ready to accept it. For centuries, we have been made to believe that there is an entity, there is an I, that there is a self, that there is a psyche, that there is a mind, and so on.
A soul, so to speak.
Soul.
Or spirit. Mm-hmm.
If you accept the fact, it may not be a fact to you, you may not accept it, you will most probably reject it, and most people will not hesitate to reject that there is no such thing as a soul. And soul is created by thinking of man. We have been fed on this kind of a bunk for centuries. The diet were to be changed, we would all die of starvation.
Well, we have many words for things that are intangible. We talk about love or honesty or integrity as if they were real objects, and yet they're not objects so much as qualities or processes.
I'm afraid we are drifting away from the basic question. If you do not want a thing, is there a thinking? Wanting and thinking go together. And thought is matter, you see. So you use thought to achieve either material or spiritual goals. But unfortunately, we place spiritual goals on a higher level and consider ourselves to be very superior to those who use the thought to achieve material goals. So actually, whether you call it spiritual or material, even the so-called spiritual values are materialistic in their values. So it is matter. Thought is matter. And as I said at the very beginning, thought is not a creator of thought. It is responding to the stimuli.
In effect,
so what is there is only the stimulus and response. Even the fact that there is a response to the stimulus is something which cannot be experienced by us except through the help of thought, which creates a division between the stimulus and response. Actually, the stimulus and response is a unitary moment. You can't even say that there is a sensation, and you have no way of experiencing even the so-called sensations we think we experience them all the time cannot be experienced by us except through the knowledge we have of the sensation.